And we are back. So, last we left off, our crew here at Colony Etheria has spent 6 months on Eos. A lot has happened. We have found out a lot of new information. We've made some deals with some corporate entities, as well as begun to follow a stringent set of orders and look into a possibly nefarious organization. We'll see. We'll see how this all pans out. But all of that being the case, we also have Dr. Salvatore working on a cure for our planetary sickness that is going around. Speaking of which, everybody roll me a stamina roll, please.
Sorry, roll what?
Remember,
Stamina.
Dan, we have stoic, so
Stamina.
we could roll our wits instead of strength.
Yeah, if you have stoic, you can roll wits
Yeah.
instead of strength. And let me know what you get.
2 successes.
2 successes, you're good.
One success for me.
Graves is good. Illusion's good. Sana, not so much. Unfortunately, Sana, you're not feeling so well. And you will have 1 point of stress that cannot be removed.
Is that add on top of the original one I got last time?
No,
That's it?
Stop.
Okay, it's just every session.
everybody's things should have cleared. You guys are all clear. The only person who is affected by anything is Aleutian, who has a point of radiation. That is not so fun. So,
Dying faster.
with that in mind, you've performed your endeavors. This is that day. Currently, Chief Foreman Lila Ramirez is trying to hold her colony together as best she can. However, there's some other things that have been going on that are not so great. Who would be in the command center? Early-ish. So Aleutian, probably.
Yeah.
Your office is still technically in there. You haven't quite moved it anywhere else yet. You would see very
Those are
early.
arbitrarium, so.
Yeah, very early in the morning, stomping past you as you're moving into the command center, having to take the stairs. Or actually, no, the stairs leads up to the communications. You're on the bottom floor. As you're walking in, stomping past you is Derek O'Malley. It's like, that fucking bitch. Sorry.
Molly, what are you hollering about? Come over here. Come over here. Gonna reach in. You know, tight, kind of. Just like this kind of. Spill the beans. I'm right here. Spill the beans.
She's cutting corners, man. She's been cutting corners for months. Somebody's gonna get hurt. I don't know what's going on with her. It's these ridiculous hours, the lack of safety precautions. It seems like she's more worried about Apex interests than the safety of her own people. I don't have time to talk about it. She's got somebody else coming in. I bet you noticed the fucking crawler over there as he points over. And you actually do see another tractor, like the similar tractors that you guys have, except for it has a different paint scheme on the side of it, with an emblem, and the words spray painted across it, announcing it as sorry. Oh, that just got my throat there. Announcing it as... I just lost my page. I lost all my page. And there it is. It's all gone. There we go. Stone's Throw. Holy shit. Obviously belongs to the other colony. I got shit to do, man. She told me to get my stuff together for a big run. I'm sure you're about to find out about it. Just go inside. As he steps past you, you notice standing out by the tractor is there's somebody kind of leaning against it. You don't get like a really good visual of them from where you're at. They're kind of towards the middle of the square. There's someone else. Looks like the hood's propped open and they're kind of doing maintenance under the hood. But you turn and begin to walk into the command center. And
who's our motor pool chief? What's his name again?
Victor Delgado. It is
Yeah,
not Victor.
yeah.
These are people
important.
you don't recognize these people.
But they're not looking at our crawler. They're looking at
Their own.
their trash crawler, right?
Yes, they're doing maintenance on their own tractor.
So what a stupid name.
As you move inside, you hear a heated conversation happening. You hear as you're passing by Lila's office. You hear, well, if you don't know where they are, who does? And then you hear like muffled, roar, 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 but then you hear a male voice. It says, you know, Lila, I didn't expect to see you here again. Thought you've learned by now that you can't bulldoze everything, even with Apex's resources behind you. Then you hear Lila. You're the last person I need lecturing me on how to run an operation, Jarek. Etheria is going forward whether you like it or not. You might be content with your little corner of the planet, but I've got a job to do. Right. And I see you're doing great. A mining colony on the edge of the world scraping by while your so-called partners use you as a pawn in their corporate game. How does it feel, huh? To know Apex doesn't care about you or anyone else here. It's just resources to them. Like I always said. There's a pause. I'm not here to have you dissect my life, Jarek. If you came to talk business, get to the point. Otherwise, this conversation is over. You think you can just waltz in here, put up some pumps, and steal what's ours? The land, the resources, everything that we've worked for. You haven't even begun to understand the consequences of messing with the natural order of this planet, Lila. You know I warned you about that before. You don't get to lecture me on consequences. You left me with nothing but a heap of lies and broken promises, Jarek. You don't care about this planet or about anyone except yourself. That's why I'm here, and that's why Apex trusts me to get things done. The pumps will go in, and if you and your people want to keep fighting over it, fine, but don't drag me into your petty grudges. You're as stubborn as you ever were. But you'll see, Lila, you're playing a dangerous game. You're pushing the boundaries of what EOS can handle. And when it all goes south, you won't have anyone to blame but yourself. I don't need your warnings, Jarek. I've heard them all before. Etheria is moving forward, and if you want to keep your petty little grudge alive, go ahead. But remember, there's a fine line between rivalry and sabotage, and I won't hesitate to step over it if you push me. Maybe you should, Lila. Maybe you should. You see the like silhouette turn towards the door, Aleutian. And as it's opening, you hear, but don't say I didn't warn you. EOS has a way of making people pay for their mistakes, or so I've heard. Door opens, and a man steps out. You hear Lila from inside. I'm not the one who's been making mistakes for the last decade, Jarek. Maybe that's why I'm still here, and you're barely holding on. The door slams behind him. You don't get a good look at his face as you try to, pretend you didn't hear all that. Silence lingers in the room as Lila exhales slowly, rubbing her temples as the door, shudders and turns back to her desk.
We're just going to keep that kind of a little close to the chest. We don't need to... I'm going to not let it be known that I just witnessed all that shit, because there's a lot of info that I might even have to talk about the team with, because
Okay.
I heard sabotage, and I think I heard murder too. I'm just going to tell you that. I think I did. So
after about 5 minutes, all of you get a message. Sweetman, Aleutian, Sana, Graves. From Ramirez. It's asking you to report immediately to the operations room, the conference room.
Finding a stopping point in my work and turning things over to Marcus and making my way over there.
Marcus is still kind of helping out. Dr. Salvatore, would you like me to water the various medicinal herbs?
It would be lovely, Marcus. Thank you.
It is my pleasure.
He's so sweet.
Right, and you begin to leave. Graves, I'm assuming at this point you're already fully dressed, got all your shit together. And Sweetman, did you have coffee this morning, Sweetman?
Of course I had coffee, because I always have
Was it
coffee.
decaf?
No, it's never decaf.
Give
You know,
yourself
of course
+1
I
stress, Sweetman,
Of
for the
course,
next
of course
8
I take my
hours.
plus. Of course, I take my +1 stress for drinking my coffee. That's what I do.
There's nothing wrong with that. I applaud you, sir.
Yeah, it's the good coffee. You know,
Speaking of coffee, Aleutian.
good company coffee.
I got something to put in that to make it good coffee.
Well, Aleutian, you're the proud owner of various drugs. I have rules now for
Not
your
so proud.
addiction.
I mean, it's a medicine. It's medicine, sir.
These are going to act as a kind of like a signature item for you.
Okay.
You are required to take one every 8 hours. You have uppers and you have downers. If you take an upper for the next 8 hours, your stress goes up by 1 and your observation goes up by 1.
Oh,
And you can take as many uppers as you want, but you're fucking wired. Or you can take downers. Downers give you a -1 to panic rolls. And they give you a -1 to agility. And you can take as many as you want. If you hit 0 in agility, you fucking just lay there and you cannot move.
All right, cool.
So that is your choice. You're free to consume your drugs now if you'd like.
I've already taken one of my day pills.
What exactly is a day pill? Is it
takes you up? So
it's an upper. All right.
Yeah.
So we got some mild narcotics flowing.
I think it'll be shocking how realistic my roleplay of this aspect of the game will be, because it might be something I spent many years practicing.
Day pill, little pop the cap.
Yep.
And then suddenly the pupils.
It's just a breath mint.
Just a breath mint. And you're like, So your stress goes up by 1, but
one more
so
dice.
does your
That's what that means.
observation. All right. So with that, Aleutian, you're already here, so you don't have to go very far. You kind of walk around the corner and you're at the conference room.
Do I see Dr. Salvatore yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
She's coming in from outside as well as the other two. But what you do see is currently a very heated conversation taking place in the conference room that you kind of walk into between Victor Delgado and Lila Ramirez. I understand, Lila. I understand that you wanted the Joes to keep us safe, mining, all those things. The problem is, the way the colony is currently being run, I just got the mother system installed. It took us this long to get the mainframe built. Those things almost killed Mercer and Voss. I don't care how careful you're being. You need to slow down. and you need to make sure everything is safe before we move forward. This slapdash, bare-bones maintenance schedule has everyone on edge. It's dangerous. Victor, what do you want me to do? If we don't produce results, I can't get any more funding. What do you expect me to do?
Can I hear? Am I in present, or am like? Is this like
This is in the room. You can walk in at any point if you want, Lucian.
I'll be like, Doc, what's her title again? Her title, supervisor,
Chief Foreman.
Chief Foreman Ramirez. We can't do any production at all if we've got dead people here. I think you should probably listen to the chief motor pool guy.
And Ramirez stops, looks towards you, Lucian.
I match your gaze. We're all here. We're all high-powered people. We're here for a reason because we have a skill set. If she's not going to recognize Delgado's, actually, I'm talking to her. You need to think about what your skill set is. Don't forget, I'm a little piped up too.
I believe my skill set is managing our current mission.
Doesn't seem like you're managing your resources very well right now because you're telling him to put his people in danger.
He has no people because we don't have any funding. That's why I called you here, Dr. Baring. If you'd please have a seat, I have a briefing to conduct. Delgado, I'll consult with you later. Do you take a seat, Evolution?
I will first look at Delgado.
All right, Delgado kind of
and
nods.
And slowly, with as much insolence as I can make clear, I will look around, gaze back at her, and then take a seat. Maybe scrape it a little across the ground to make some noise.
She looks towards you and then looks towards the vast amount of paperwork and like different tablets and things she has scattered across the desk in the front of the conference room. She stares at you for a moment, and you watch as her jaw flexes and the vast amount of strength that she has in her body. And she tenses, and you see a vein begin to slightly bulge in her forehead, and then it begins to recede, and she calms herself. As this takes place, Graves, Sweetman, and Dr. Salvatore. Outside, you run into the first thing you see is this large 8x8 tractor with the words "Stone's Throw" spray painted across the side as it's leading up to the command center. You see a woman, looks to be about in her mid-30s. She appears to be probably Japanese, leaning against the tractor, smoking a cigarette. There is both are more militaristic individuals would notice an M42A scoped rifle slung over her shoulder. It looks very worn but well maintained. She has a close-cropped black hair and a very thin build. She's wearing a dusty ballistic vest that can be seen over her exploratory fatigues, as well as a M4A3 service pistol that she has holstered in like a custom leather holster, which is pretty nice. She seems very calm and just kind of taking in the sights. She spots both of you and kind of marks both of you as the build and the walk of military men that know how to handle themselves. Underneath the hood is a young man in his late 20s in a greasy jumpsuit. Currently has like an access panel open like on the side. He has a cybernetic left hand and he's chewing something. Some kind of gum, maybe. It'll just be a minute, boss. Sitting in the seat is an older but kind of weathered man, probably in his early 40s. And Aleutian would be able to tell you this is more than likely Yerrick Stone. As you pass them by, do you guys engage or anything of the sort?
I mean, unless we've been told not to engage, I imagine having the only pharmacy in existence here, I would probably engage with them.
Okay. Who are you gonna walk up to?
Just whoever. Oh, hi, how are you? She's a doctor, she's not gonna be unfriendly.
She's not gonna be unfriendly.
I mean, okay. How they handle that's on them, but...
let's see here. You
Have
are
we run into
going
them
to-
before? Probably not.
No, this would be your first time meeting them. This is your first time meeting anybody from Stone's Throw.
Do we know we hate them? Do we all know we
the-
hate them, or just Ramirez and Aleutian?
They're a rival colony. You're competing for
Yeah, but-
resources. That's about it. But I mean, do you really care about that?
I don't.
know.
I
So,
do not. I
the
just want
woman
people to be okay.
You walk up to the Japanese woman.
Mhm.
She's smoking her cigarette. She kind of like just takes a big inhale and blows it to the side as you approach. What can I do for you?
Hi, it's nice to meet new people. I don't believe I've seen you guys around here yet.
You haven't.
Well, my name's Sana. I am the local medic. Please let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I figured that out by the coat.
Ah, a sharp one. You know,
Some
you
would
should be
say.
mindful. Cigarettes are bad for you, you know.
Yeah, so are bullets.
That is an astute observation. Anyway, it's really nice to meet all of you. I'm glad you're all so friendly. Please let me know if you need anything. I also maintain the pharmacy over here.
Kagawa, come on. Just be nice to the lady. As the younger man underneath the hood puts the panel down, it appears that he's supposedly fixed whatever he's been working on. He offers a hand.
I will.
It's covered in grease.
She's been covered in blood. She'll take it.
All right.
Grease,
The handshake is not it's not firm, but it's well, I mean,
Slippery.
it's slippery. Yes. Greasy jumpsuit, the cybernetic left hand. They call me Sketch, Colin. I drive the tractor.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Sketch.
Yeah. I drive the damn thing, but you know, if you want to yell at somebody, just talk to Kagawa. Anyways, all right. I got to run in, ma'am, miss, whatever you want me to call you.
It doesn't.
I'll be. She sends him a look, like Kagawa looks at him like with disdain, and then he just kind of shuffles past her and hops in the driver's seat.
What?
Naomi
Some
Kagawa, security.
Ah. And I guess I'll look back at our Drake and Sweeten anywhere near me.
If they want to be.
Or any of you.
Yeah, I assume
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
probably walk
Yeah.
up close
Yeah.
as well.
We
Oh,
stick
it's nice to
close
meet
by.
you. Well, you three should get to know each other. I'm sure you can exchange information. It's been really nice meeting you. Have a safe trip back. And I'm going to start heading off. I don't hate these people. I'm just trying to keep people alive.
Marshal Sanderson Sweetman.
Mhm.
Corporal Drake Graves. I've read your dossiers.
She
I
likes
find
you.
that's not necessarily the whole story. You know.
Well, all I know is Stone's Throw is in good hands. My hands.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
If
We
you
keep
know
the-
anything about my missing people, now's the time to speak up.
I haven't lost anyone here, so
You haven't disappeared? Maybe someone from my colony?
no, can't say that we have.
When will we have time to do that?
Yeah.
I would like one of you to make me a manipulation roll.
What's your
I have,
manipulation, Dan?
A 1. I have a 2 empathy and a 1 manipulation. So.
Damn.
I know it sounds nefarious, manipulation, but it's kind of a catch-all for like
It does.
Oh, yeah.
It does
also
sound
convincing.
very-
It's your
all
charisma.
all
It's,
the
it's
things.
charm
Yes.
in that other game we
It's
played.
kind of technically
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah.
So
I would
you-
have.
you-
Well, I guess we'd have the same amount because I have.
I can roll 3
Three.
dice,
I can roll 3 dice as well. So whoever wants to roll.
but I have no stress. So
Go for it.
Or you have no stress, I mean.
Oh, that's true. I don't have any stress.
Well, stress is
Well,
a good
it's
thing. It
stress,
means
yeah.
you're actually rolling another dice.
It gives you an extra
Yeah.
dice.
Let's give you an extra
Okay.
dice.
Yeah,
And you can
All
fail.
right, so let's do this.
Okay.
This wouldn't be considered
That's
high
3
stakes. Holy
successes.
See?
shit!
Yeah, 2 success and then 1 success on the stress.
Shit, that's 3 success.
Well, with 3 successes, she looks towards you, specifically you, Sweetman.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have nothing to do with it. Fine. If you come across a crawler like this one, out near the canyons, let me know.
Yeah. No, we're just here to keep everyone interest safe. And, we're not looking for trouble.
Okay, I'm not looking to start trouble. I just want my people safe.
Yeah, we can agree on that for sure.
Two comments now.
I got a job
Hey, is
to
there
do.
time for me to grab Asana before the meeting, or is it
Before
like
the meeting?
Ramirez just like started talking already?
So no, Kagawa gets into the truck and they begin to drive off. You're assuming they're going back to Stone's Throw. So Sweetman, Sansa, and Drake enter the building. Lucian, you hear the door open. You have time to leave the conference room as Ramirez just stares daggers at you as you leave. And you can intercept Sana real quick if you'd like.
I'm gonna real quick, Dr. Salvatore, come here. I want to express some quick concerns and just tell her swiftly my conversation with O'Malley, what he told me, what I witnessed with was it Jarrett?
Jarek Stone.
Derek Stone. What a stupid name. Sorry. But yeah, just let her know, and then tell her that I walked in, and at the same time, her tearing into Delgado, and how I tore into her, and just the situation. But basically, like, I want you, if you can, just keep an eye on the situation. I'd really love to hear what you think about this.
Sana,
Because
give
He's
me,
something's-
squeaking.
give me an observation roll real quick, Sana. I mean, you would be one
Hang on.
to possibly know.
Better than me, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
Nothing.
no idea what he's talking about.
nothing yet.
And I
Just
can't
kinda
tell that
like
he's
listening
thinking.
to him.
Just like, okay, he's a little more hyper this morning, but he's probably had a coffee.
I had a coffee.
Yeah.
You've never seen me drink a coffee, but yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. But also, you
Yeah.
get up way earlier than I do, so
Way
I
earlier.
don't know what you do.
And go to bed much later.
You don't sleep. You just take uppers all day.
Okay.
So yeah.
Does
So
I'm
no.
so thin. But I
I'll
do.
listen
I
to his
ask her if she could just keep an eye on what's going on, because clearly there's something really wrong going on with Ramirez.
We'll give a non-committal. Thank you for letting me know, Lucian.
Okay, thanks. That's great. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Bye.
And you end up walking into the conference room. Ramirez or Delgado's left by now. He's left. He had work to do. Ramirez motions for all of you to have seats. The conference room, briefing room, is she stands behind a large table covered in just data pads and schematics. She looks up from her notes, and as you file in, her stern expression begins to soften. She sees the rest of you besides Lucian, and she kind of meets all of your eyes as you walk in. Everybody sits down with firm but a hint of weariness. All right, listen up. We don't have time to waste. You're here because Aetheria needs you, and you've got a job to do. As Lucian knows, we've decrypted the UPP resource surveys for this region, and based on their data, we have identified key areas for natural gas extraction. I need you to get out there and ensure our new operations go smoothly. So here's the plan. She slides a data pad across the table, showing a map of the surrounding area. It's detailed, highlighting the plains to the south, the canyons to the north, and 3 potential pump installation sites. One in the canyon, 2 in the plains. We've identified these 3 primary locations that need to be scouted and prepped for gas pumps. One of them may already have a pump. Each of these locations has its own set of challenges, and you'll need to make decisions based on what you find. Here's what I'm expecting from you. She points at the first location on the map in the plains. First or maybe second stop, the plains south of here. The land's mostly flat with knee-high grass and those damn constant winds. And who knows if a storm's going to whip up. The flora is nothing to sneeze at either. Some of it appears, at least from surveys and a couple of reports I've gotten back recently, it is aggressive. And you'll likely run into the occasional beast of some kind. What are those things you call, Dr. Salvatore? Mossbacks? Anyways,
yes.
we need you to confirm the viability of this area for pump placement. Check the ground for stability, mark spots for power lines, and make sure there's nothing lurking in the grass. Alright. Okay. She taps another site. Alright. Okay, and this is also here in the plains. Similar concept. Just be safe as you can. The second site is much further away than the first site, and it appears to be going out into the west, an area that hasn't really been surveyed whatsoever. All right, third site. I'll need you to head into the canyon system. This one's tricky. The terrain's unstable, and there are rumors of old UPP tech still active in the area. Some of the old military installations might be buried in those cliffs for all we know, and I don't need to remind you that the UPP left a lot of unpleasant surprises behind. We need a location for this gas pump, and we're not sure what we'll find. Be careful. If something goes wrong, get out. I don't want you getting caught in any kind of fallout. Your best bet is probably, from my consultation with O'Malley, probably to get up on the ridgeline up above, and actually, all of you have experience with climbing or something similar. Yes. You're gonna probably need to rappel down into the ravine. That's gonna be the safest way to enter. The crawlers are high risk down there. We've had landslides and various other things happen. We don't need you guys getting stuck way out from where anyone else can help you. And just so we're clear, Stone's Throw has been sniffing around. I know you saw them earlier. Jarek Stone's got his people working near our territory. If you see any of his crew, be diplomatic. I don't want this turning into an outright confrontation, but if they're causing trouble, you have my permission to handle it. The last thing we need is a full-blown territorial war. She kind of like sighs. Okay. All right, and just so you know, this area right outside the colony over here, we've heard strange reports of local wildlife. Some of the fauna seems to be getting aggressive. I don't know, strange bumps. It's not something we've seen before, so you'll need to investigate it to ensure that setting up your equipment doesn't disturb the balance of the ecosystem. Keep your eyes open for any oddities. She kind of folds her arms. I don't need to remind you, this is a high priority operation. Apex wants results, and we can't afford delays. If things go south, I expect you to report back quickly, and we'll figure out what needs to be done next. I'll be here managing the station, but your success depends on you. She looks at each of you in the eye. Remember, this planet is unpredictable. The weather changes fast, and there's more out there than just us and the gas. Stay alert, stick together, and do the job right. Got it? She kind of looks at all of you. Good. You're currently the best team I have, and I know you can do this. Get your gear at the staging area. Once you're ready, move out. I'm counting on all of you. And she looks towards you, Illusion. Dr. Bering. We all need this. She grabs up her tablet, turns, and walks back towards the desk, signaling the end of the briefing.
Great.
I just look like a crazy person to Sana because nothing unusual happened there. Okay.
Yeah.
She seems more collected, like she's had time to gather herself.
You feel gaslit? You feeling that? Yeah. I'm not going to make Lucian feel uncomfortable with the fact of I'm not going to stare at him or say anything knowing, just kind of, okay. It's interesting.
Oh, I wouldn't. I mean, that lady who walked out of this room, I'm pretty sure murdered somebody. I mean, so I'm telling you, I trust my ears.
Julie's,
They were highly
I
perked.
swear she murdered someone.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me know. All right. Well, loading up on napper leaves.
Okay.
How many can I get?
Your current stock, you have 5.
5 in addition to the 2 that
Nope.
already
Total
had.
of 5.
5 total.
5
I should have
total.
asked. I should have just done it.
5 total.
8.
You guys are going to need to gather equipment in the staging area. Does anybody want to have any conversations before you go?
Well,
Who's all coming with us?
I also have a list of equipment. If you're venturing towards the staging area, one of the 8x8 tractors has been requisitioned for your use, and you see O'Malley looks pissed.
oh,
He has the back of his tractor loaded with gas pumping equipment, everything necessary for this mission. He has a total of 3 pumps, as well as various components and everything loaded in the back. There's going to be very little space back there, just enough for 3 people, and then you'll have at least 1 person in the cab.
well, do we have extra guns here? Or is it just the equipment that we have? Because
So- On site, here's what you have.
oh,
I'm going to assume, Sana, unless you say otherwise, did you keep the UPP pistol, or did you turn it over to the marshal?
was I required? Like, I guess I don't know the policy. Was
So
that
technically, all firearms are to be possessed by the marshal under lock and key.
and that's Drake Graves? Or no, that's
That
Sweet.
is Mr. Sweet.
I would have handed it over.
Okay.
She has no reason to be
The only
sketchy.
people allowed to carry weaponry outside of the marshal are security, which would include Graves, and the colony director, which is your chief foreman. She is allowed to be armed, though none of you have ever seen her with anything.
Then I would have definitely handed it over to him. So I will remove that from my inventory. Please add it to yours, Sweetman.
Well, no, it's not in Sweetman's inventory. It's in the
in the
colony's
armory.
inventory.
Well,
Yeah.
whoever's tracking
We
the
have an
colony's
armory.
inventory.
Yeah,
I am
we
tracking
have
the
it in
colony's
armory.
inventory.
That's great. Then yes, I would have handed it over. I will remove
Okay.
it from my weapons.
So here's what you guys have at your disposal. I'm assuming, so I'm keeping Sweetman and Graves. You guys just have your own shit. It's not going to go into the colony stock. So whatever you have stays with you. Aleutian, you're going to see when Sweetman opens up the locker, you're going to see a familiar revolver that apparently was confiscated at some point in the past 6 months from O'Malley. So he has nothing with him currently. Maybe that's why he's pissed. There's also another revolver there, but regardless, here's what you have in lockup currently in your kind of detention center. 2 Aramat model 372A 12-gauge pump action shotguns. 2 M240 incinerator units. A M42A scoped rifle. A Gorham 44 Magnum pistol. The UPP 4043 Glock Special, as well as a M72 Star Shell flare pistol. It's a flare gun. You then have what looks like in a kind of like storage nearby. You have 8 Mark 50 compression suits and 4 biohazard suits. That actually, that you don't have a choice in the biohazard suits. They're already loaded into the truck, just in case you come across radiation, as it has been discovered that trimonite is here. If you want details on any of the items, I can give you the page numbers they're on.
Yeah, the Mark 50 compression.
Okay. That it can be found in the core rules, page 127. Let me pull it up for you. It is it's a sealed exploratory suit. It can actually be used in like space.
Nice.
It is a slightly more modern version. If 6 decades old is modern, but it'll get the job done. It's still very common sight on the frontier. Sturdy helmet, has a comm unit and heads-up display, a lateral headlight, and a wireless helmet cam that syncs to any mobile or stationary monitoring system. Suit carries a healthy supply of oxygen and maintains internal pressure for its wearer while in a vacuum. It has a armor rating of 2 and an air supply of 5. I should note, for our gentlemen wearing armor, you cannot wear this suit and your armor at the same time. You would have to strip out of either your vest or your armor to put it on.
And this protects me from the elements because it protects me in the vacuum of space.
Yes, it will protect you
like,
from all elements, and it has an internal air supply.
I want to wear this.
Okay.
I would like to.
I would recommend not putting the helmet on. Now, I will also mention that it is uncomfortable. It's not pressurized until the helmet's on, so it's actually like hot. Like it doesn't fully activate till you put everything on, so it's hot as fuck. But if you want to wear it and make your stamina rolls with a minus, you can.
No, I thought. Never mind. I didn't realize all that. No. I think I'm fine. And since we are about to look for gas deposits, right?
Yes, gas deposits.
I imagine we don't want to bring flamethrowers on our search for gas deposits.
I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You
think
have
we
no
should
idea
bring
what you
one.
might find out there.
As a player,
You want to bring
I
one?
would like to. One of my favorite holovids that I used to watch as a child, Jago's World Back Home. They use a flamethrower, so I'd like to bring one.
Okay. Olution, you grab
We may,
one of the
actually,
flamers.
we may need it to burn back some vegetation in different
It's true.
areas. For me to do a sampling of the ground. So
There's lots of the reason why these flamethrowers are even on station is for that exact reason. You never know what might be around. It's always a good idea to have something to be able to light a decent fire and keep something at bay if necessary.
Are there any other drugs that are in our stock that I am allowed to take with us?
No, there is not. Not currently.
Just I believe. That's
it.
fine.
You get Nipper leave. You also, well, actually, not that I think you want it. You can also get, hold please while I pull it up. You can also get Never Sleep pills.
keeps the bad dreams away.
It keeps you from sleeping. Each dose increases your stress level by 1. And you cannot relieve stress.
So the napper leaves don't counteract it.
Nope.
That's good to know. All right, let me get some of that. If that's the only other thing I can get, I'll get it.
Okay. You can have 5 doses of Never Sleep pills, 5 containers.
Okay.
Do I still
there
have
any-
access to the maintenance jack?
Yes. You
Okay.
can keep that on your person if you want to consider that part of your equipment. Okay.
And I'm
Does
not
anybody?
allowed. Oh, go ahead.
Yes, Sana. Go ahead, Sana.
I was gonna say, and I am not allowed to have a weapon at all. Just confirming.
up to you.
allowed to. Okay.
We got
So-
binoculars, right?
Yes,
We
there
have a
are.
scope.
There
have a
are
scope gun.
there's also binoculars in the truck.
I think he was just saying that You wouldn't keep them while you're in the colony, but like if you're going out, you
Yes, they're issued
Gotcha.
to you.
I
The
can't
only
just
people
walk
that-
around the street with a
Yeah,
pistol.
the only people
Can't
that
have it.
are allowed to carry, like around the colony, are Sweetman, Graves,
makes sense.
and Ramirez. Everyone else is not allowed to carry firearms.
I would like the
Come.
scoped weapon, please,
For you, Sana?
if I'm allowed to have it.
Oh.
I don't want
Sweetman,
to be
you
close.
watch as Dr. Salvatore reaches out for a
I
high-powered
mean, she's a
rifle.
Marine, but she's a former Marine. I mean, it's not like.
I don't know how much she's revealed her backstory or not. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we're going to be seeing things out in an open field, I'm assuming we're going to the first. Actually, I guess we haven't talked about where we're going
You
yet.
have to talk about where you're going.
I'd like to be issued a pistol if we can.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
like we
Which
can,
one?
yeah.
Which one would you like?
That 44
Um,
mag.
The big one.
Oh yeah.
What's your
It's gonna
strength?
make me. I think it's 3. Let me check. Yeah, it's 3.
Make sure.
Well, it's
Because
not 2, and it's not
that
4.
matters.
So.
That matters for this one.
Okay, what's
Um,
3?
Let me
is
let
that
me
gonna be
make
too
let
much for
me,
me?
let me just make sure. No, it's if it's less than 3. You're good.
And
It's
what
it's
is-
so strong that if you have a strength less than 3, you get a negative modification for shooting it.
What's it called again?
It's called this one. It's big. It's a
I'm looking for
Gorham
the
44
because again-
Magnum pistol, and it is in the Building Better Worlds,
Oh, it's
page
another book.
56.
Okay. Let me go look. Let me go take a peek at it.
Yeah, it's not the standard Frontier revolver. The Frontier revolver is there as well. If you want something a little bit smaller. That's like the
And-
Dirty Harry, like fucking big ass gun.
What is the scoped weapon called again? Ah, I think I found it. The M42A
A
scope rifle.
scoped rifle. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Sweetman, are you taking anything besides your shotgun and your stick?
No. I am intentionally wearing the company issued fatigues though, just
Yes,
in
you
case this time around. I'm gonna make
I
that
will
mistake again.
just because I want
Uh,
because you would know, Sweetman, and you can tell me how you want to play this. Shotgun, really good against a target that doesn't have armor.
Yeah.
If you use a shotgun against a target that has armor, their armor gets doubled, and I roll extra dice to deflect the bullets.
Gotcha.
Just so you know.
So can I carry a sidearm?
You can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can carry something else too if you like.
Oh, I should probably let him choose that pistol in case he wants it before me.
Do you want
Throw
the
the pistols.
gigantic Magnum?
There's 2
Well,
other
he's-
pistols I think you mentioned too, didn't you?
There's
What's
also
that?
the UPP officer's pistol,
Yeah.
and then there is a Frontier revolver.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just take the standard UPP pistol as
Okay.
a sidearm.
Officer's sidearm. Got it.
And before we head out, Sana's probably going to drop some lunch off with Ben. Just a little snacky snack.
Just a little something. Just stop by.
And just, hey,
Just kind of, as everybody's getting their shit together, Sana sneaks off.
Any motion trackers?
There are not any motion trackers, Graves. Maybe you should requisition one. Speaking of which,
You had a chance to choose one when you created your character, bro.
well, speaking
Well,
of which,
it was like
all the,
my choice, Patrick, was armor.
like-
You have
it's
to
like-
have it, and then it was like, do
and
you
it was
want a
like one
gun
thing.
or motion tracker?
Yeah, that's it. Money that you guys just made. We can do this either mid-mission or whenever. If you guys have already thought of something, you guys can requisition stuff, and we can have it starting this mission right now. Like stuff you'd put in for supply-wise. Like you could have bought a fucking gun, or you could have bought drugs or whatever, new armor. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. You could have bought it and spent your money and have it with you, and we can just retrofit it in if you need time to think about
I'd
it.
like to spend most of my money on a
Well, hold on.
M314 motion tracker then.
Hold on before you get to that.
Okay.
There's 2 ways to buy things in this game. You go through the standard channels, you pay standard prices, or you go through the back channels run by Mr. O'Malley. You can get a
Oh, that's my
significant
guy,
discount up to 50% off. But the stuff may or may not be used and a little different. There's a chance it might be a little off. But it's half the price.
I feel like my buddy O'Malley would have said, like, look, Dr. Barron, I want to make sure you're safe while you're out there.
No.
I got a great deal on an M31784 motion tracker. I'm like, I didn't know they made it that number.
Essentially, all you have to do is you could say that you came to him at some point and said, hey, I would like to get this. And he puts out his contacts and sees what he can do.
Okay.
So, requested a motion tracker, half the price?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody else want to buy anything? Or we can do it mid-mission if you need time to think.
To the red mid. I'll do the rest mid-mission for me.
That's fine.
But I really would like to get that in my hand and get it in the hands of our point person, Drake. Is he frozen again?
I hope not.
Oh,
nope,
okay.
He's not. He's just really still.
I saw that.
All right, so if everybody's okay, we're gonna move into where are we going? So O'Malley steps around the side of the car, or the truck. All right, we're hauling this shit out. I've been out there a few times. Right now we've got the big tractor that you guys fixed, got us fixed, Delgado fixed up. We've got that moving between the mine and here, shuttling the workers back and forth. I've actually got one of the Joes driving it. I'm not too excited about that, but it's simple as fuck. I'll be honest with you guys. It's easy. And then we got our lovebirds out there doing God knows what. I have no idea where they're at. So you're stuck with me. Yeah, so that's that. Where am I going? So you guys had 3 sites to choose from.
I don't like the idea of trying something new with a mission this delicate, and I do not like the idea of going up against potentially more Joes. I recommend we go for the first option. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a good idea. Sounds like a good sequential order to put it in. Kind of also geographically work out that way, I think.
Okay, so all right, are we gonna do all of you kind of show him like a map, like your tablet, kind of a map of where everything is, Aleutian, so he can kind of look at it, see. He goes, okay, well, if we're going are we wanting to try to do all this like as quickly as possible? This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, your neck's not the only one being breathed down right now. We've got to do it. That's the thing. It's got to happen.
Okay, well, all right. If you take my recommendations, I say we hit this one here, closest to the colony. Then we hit this other one out in the plains. And then we circle back this way and hit the one in the canyon.
If that's your call, man, I think it's a good idea. I'll support you.
All right, if we're all in agreement. Let's get this show on the road. All right, load up. Ladies and gentlemen, Aleutian, why don't you ride up front with me, man?
Yeah, I don't want you to get lonely up there.
Of course not.
You guys keep it warm back here.
It's uncomfortable in the back for Sana, Sweetman, and Graves as you load into the back. Aleutian, hopping up into the cab.
Some new seats in this thing?
The seats are
so cushy.
Dirty. They are cushioned, at least. He says, as you sit in, he goes, all right. I think I've delivered what you need.
Oh, that thing I was asking about?
That thing, I got one. My guy came through. I got a guy. All right,
I don't need to know where it came from. I just need to know it's here.
Yeah. It's here. Just don't open the glove box there.
Oh, that magic box you got. Let me just reach down there, just like that.
All right, you open the glove box, it slides open.
Oh my gosh.
And you, in fact, do find a M3 16. Oh no, 14.
Okay,
The,
the 4 I know
the,
about, the 6 one I
the
didn't read
less expensive one.
about.
An M314 motion tracker. Go ahead and give me an observation roll.
Okay. Any equipment give me advantages? There's binoculars, there's all my other equipment.
No, this will just be your straight observation.
Okay, so let me see. All right, so my 5 for my wits, my 3 for my observation, and my 1 for my special medicine.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and I'm stressed, so actually,
You do have a stress.
yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so 1, 2, and my stress is a 3, so that's 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
With 3 successes.
Strength.
All right. You will find where are my vision devices? Here we are. Okay. The M314 motion tracker. It's big. First off, it fills up like the whole glove box.
I mean, it's like we're talking about the movie Aliens, right? The same thing, basically.
No, that's the more advanced one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's the smaller one. The more compact.
Okay.
This one it's old. It's definitely old, and there's burn marks and singes on the side of it. It has seen combat at some point. With that, as you're looking at it, you see that there's a little bit of damage to the battery pack, and it only has a supply rating of 2 instead of 5.
All right.
But it is capable of sensing motion at an extreme range when you're in open terrain and long range when you're in close quarters.
Okay. Cool. If everybody else has a gun and I have that, I think that actually works for the best.
All right.
Oh.
As you take the motion track route, you also see that there is another Frontier revolver in the glove box. He kind of looks at you and says, "Shh. Yeah. All right. You want the good stuff?"
Oh, I need it.
This time he
I'm
grabs,
I can barely talk. I'm salivating so much right now.
This time he grabs a pill bottle. Says, and you hear clink, 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 clink of pills inside. Opens it up. This will change your life.
Well, let's get started. Put my hand out.
He pops one, gives you one. You're the proud owner of another stress, as you've taken another upper, my friend. So you have 2 points of stress and a +2 to your observation.
On top of an additional 1 to my observation.
Yes.
Not a +3 total. Just
No.
a +1 and a +1, right?
Yeah, 2 +1s.
Okay, that's a lot still. Okay.
Okay. So you're really feeling it as O'Malley puts
Looking for
the
worm
tractor,
sign.
puts the tractor in gear and just peels out. And he's gone.
Gotta reach over, turn the radio up real loud.
Unfortunately, no radio.
Good generic.
But he does have
plane.
a tape deck. And you can pick from his selection
Right.
of tapes that he's got.
Is that Skinner? Oh my god. Let's put
You
that
know
in
it
my
is, man.
favorite.
You pop it in. I'm sure everyone else hates it. Maybe they don't. Maybe they like it. Regardless, though, you're peeling out, and we are moving through the terrain. The first site. I have a picture to show you guys. Alright, this is gas site theta 2, I think we're going to be coming up. And it's going to take you a few hours to get there. And it's just endless rolling plains of sweltering grass, kind of like weird haze-like mirages if you kind of look out the back of the truck, you guys in the back, up through the front, and clouds that kind of obscured with light and then open. You see flocks of birds roaming around you, those glass wings. The endless plains full of all of the prairie dogs making these strange chirping noises as you hear them. Very little vegetation besides the grasses themselves and some of the wildflowers that you've seen, and then the large patches and that kind of like pinkish grass that you guys have seen kind of out and about. But as you're moving through the rolling plains, after 2-3 hours, you end up at gas site theta 2. It dips slightly into a shallow basin where the steamy grass thickens into dense waist-high growth. The plains here are strangely quiet. No wind, no insects, only the low mechanical whine of a malfunctioning gas pump that you see struggling against itself in rhythmic shudders. There's already one set up here. Clusters, the haze above the stretch of land carries almost a pinkish tint, almost iridescent, refracting sunlight into the soft rose and coral tones. At first glance, the coloration seems like an atmosphere's trick, until you realize the grass itself is changing, has like a pinkish tint to it. As you get out of the tractor and everybody's kind of like getting closer to the large kind of pump, you begin to see clusters of pink stalks have taken root around the pump assembly. Their semi-translucent tendrils wrapping around cabling, anchoring legs, and stabilizers like veins curling around a corpse. The main conduit casing is split open, not from corrosion or overpressure, but from something pushing inward. A bloom pod rests against the breach, its bulb pulsing faintly with wet membranous contractions, like a heartbeat trying to sync with the pump's rhythm. The surrounding soil is soft and slick, saturated with a clear mucus-like resin that sticks to your boots and tools, leaving faint burn marks on the nearby stabilizer legs. The stalks appear to have grown toward the heat of the gas pump. If somebody would like to give me an observation roll as I send you guys yet another set of photos.
Take a shot of this. All right. So 8 with my extra 2 and my 2 stress. Needs binoculars. You got an extra die in there, or is this 12 enough? Roll that dice. Oh no! I'm talking smack over here, and I rolled a face hugger, man. I rolled one of my stress dice. Turned up a 1.
A 1 on the stress die. Okay.
Yeah.
So your stress goes up by 1.
Another stress here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're at 3
so
stress.
I can't push it then, can I?
You can't because you. Well, we'll see. Well, no, you can't. You can't because of this.
I don't think I can.
So
yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a panic roll. So just a D6. You need you need a 3 or less.
Oh no, I rolled a 4. Oh
4.
No. I think that's not going to be too bad though.
It's not too bad. Essentially, as you're looking, something happens. You get a nervous twitch. Your stress and the stress of everyone around you goes up by 1.
Hold on, I'm going to protest that because they're in the back and I'm up there with O'Malley.
No, everybody would have gotten out and gone up to look at this.
Okay.
So Sweetman, Sana, Graves, O'Malley's stress is going up as well. You're like, something's not right about this, and that's when you see.
Looks fine to me.
You see where the flora meets metal. Condensation builds unnaturally fast, clouding diagnostic panels and shortening exposed terminals. The pump cycles erratically, wheezing through forced pressure releases that vent pink-stained steam into the air in short hissed bursts, almost like exhalations. The terrain around the pump is uneven, with scattered mounds of displaced dirt, some of which appear to rise and fall ever so slightly around you. Beneath the surface, roots or tendrils may be coiling and shifting. The nearby diagnostic station, half overgrown, is flickering with a yellow caution light, warning of organic contamination. Pressure feed unstable. And that's when I need everyone to give me a stamina roll. Okay, so Sana has a success. How about everybody else? No successes for Illusion?
I
Grace?
failed. I failed.
Grace
No
failed?
successes.
Sweetman?
No successes.
Does
No
anybody wish to...
stress.
Oh,
Yeah,
does
I
anybody
wanna
wish
push it.
to push the
I'll
roll
push
for
that.
extra stress?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll push it.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it as well.
And Graves is
4
going to
stress
push.
dice.
Sweetman, would you like to push?
I'm pushing.
Oh,
Okay.
my 4 stress dice is the one that gave me a success. I have a single success.
Oh, not totally. I failed on my push.
Okay. All right. With your
I
stress?
mean, a face hugger on my stress. Yeah.
Oh, wait. With face hugger under stress. How much stress do you have right
Yeah.
now?
3.
Okay. You need to roll me a panic roll, please. Roll a d6 and add 3 to it.
I got 2 successes.
Okay. That's good.
So you say D6 plus 3?
Yes.
So that'd be a 9
9!
panic roll. Yeah.
That's not good.
I don't even know what I've done to myself now.
What were you holding, Sweetman, as you walked over here?
Well,
Shotgun again.
probably would have been holding my shotgun. Yeah.
Okay. Sweetman, you have your shotgun, and
Usually carry it,
suddenly,
semi at
like
the ready.
you feel this wave, this heat kind of reverberates off of the large flower bud against the pump. All of you feel an intensity. Who passed? Graves and Salvatore? Yeah, okay. Oh, and Bering. Bering passed with his push. O'Malley did not pass.
Oh my
So,
bro.
Sweetman, suddenly you go from standing in a field to suddenly you are on a space station. You're just there. Suddenly you're there and you're in shock, and there's someone pointing a gun at you, shooting.
Oh, that's not
And
good.
you don't have time to raise your weapon. You drop it and you move to cover. The rest of you see is Sweetman just goes, ah, and drops his gun and just like rolls in the grass. You also see O'Malley draw a revolver and points it at Aleutian's head. I'll fucking kill you! We're gonna enter into some initiative in our next session. So that's what we're gonna have to leave it for tonight.
Oh no.
All right.
Alex.
Who knows what it is? It's gonna be fine.
It's fine. It's going to be fine.
All right. So let's do some favorite moments of the night. Into our first little mission here. Let's start with Mr. Sweetman.
No, favorite moment, honestly, the serendipity of my contact playing so neatly into what I was already trying to do anyway. But no lie, this cliffhanger, my favorite moment of the night. Really superior cliffhanging. Very, very sly, very Stallone, very cliffhanger. Very nice.
Cliffhanger indeed. You're there on 2 fingers. All right, let's slide on down to Salvatore. Sana, favorite moments of the night?
I think all the tea that's being spilled on everyone about everything. It's sad that Sana can't really experience any of it, so she doesn't know, but just like Everyone's so shady, and Sana's just like, phishing email test, delete. Not falling for this. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. Hopefully Lucian moves.
All right, let's move over to Graves. Favorite moments of the night, Graves?
I like the downtime scenes. I think the most. Those were enlightening. I enjoyed those. The deals possibly being struck with Wailing Utani. I like it. I like it.
How about Aleutian? Favorite moments of the night, Dr. Barry?
Oh, a few. I did like how Dr. Salvatore just was not picking up with Dr. Barron was trying to put down about Director Ramirez. Because I feel of all the people, Sana's the one that needs to know because I feel like she's the talker. I did enjoy to really kind of go into character and have you create a little arboretum. I'm not saying that properly, but it's a greenhouse. I like the idea of that on this colony. But my favorite part is, I love my man O'Malley. It's always good. We go for a ride. Pulls out that 8-track of Skinner, whatever like that. Maybe it's Journey or something like that.
Sure.
Always has a little bit of the nip or something going on. The guy looks out for me. It's just and he treats me like a king.
He does.
Not really used to that, but he puts me on a little pedestal right there. The cushioned, filthy old seats, while the rest are like in the back. Like we're going out fishing, and they're in the truck bed, and I'm up in the cab. Exactly. So, and I'm just gonna let you know that Lucian's never been afraid of day in his life. So, yeah, bring it, Sweetman. See what happens.
Bring it, Sweetman.
Oh, not Sweetman. I'm sorry, Dan.
It was O'Malley.
Bring it, O'Malley. Yeah, bring it, O'Malley. Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. If I had a favorite moment, it is certainly the fact that we are we chose the first pump. I wanted you guys to go this one real bad. There's a creepy flower. it's gonna be great. So we'll see how this works. I do enjoy that everybody is feeling a little tested with my just a little way you breach out there, just dangle it for you. We'll take care of everything. You just gotta cut a few corners for us, and we'll take care of you. So it is what it is. But I'm excited to see how that's going to play out. I'm really excited to see how you guys are going to play out in this particular sets of missions. So there is that. With that, though, that's going to be it for the night. Thank you guys very much for watching. I have been your GM, the Game Mother for Mine, Jumbo Thick. This has been the Echoes of Titans, our alien roleplay game. And do make sure to like and subscribe if you have not. Make sure to check out the lovable Dan Decker. I have links to his social media stuff in the description of the video. And leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Hopefully you're enjoying the settings so far, and there's just more coming. It's going to get better and better, don't you worry. With that, thank you for watching this far, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day.